Today we're at the Kea Mill in Marietta. In fact, what's considered historic downtown Marietta. And the mill was built in the 1920s and was mostly used for grain and sand. The windows at the top had grain elevators that would load down to the train that ran along the street, which is Clay Street, in front of the building. I'm going to get some other shots. I hope it's not too unstable. But yeah, here's the sign for the Kea Mill, and this is the doorway here where you could enter this office. And then there's a loading dock over here, and also a loading dock that I'm standing on. The mill shut down, I believe, in the 1990s and has been abandoned ever since. It seems to have reached its peak of productivity in the 1950s. There are stories of paranormal activity. One surrounds a story of a girl wearing a blue dress. And there's several conflicting stories as to what happened. Some say that she jumped off the building and committed suicide, and others just say that she haunts the place. Someone did fall from the top of the building at one time. They were on a drug called PCP and tried to scale the side without a rope, as I recall the story, and fell the full 100 feet and broke his back, and was medevaced by helicopter from over here. This is the area where the helicopter landed, right here to medevac him. The rail lines ran over here. We're going to get some barbed wire in here, but this is where the old rail line ran. In fact, the street actually paved over the old lines. And if you look up the street this way, the lines are still back there, although they're hard to find. I tried to look for them one time and I wasn't able to find them. Then across the street you have the old school building. And once again, this does have stories of paranormal activity. And I'm going to zoom in on it. And there's the old school. That was built in the this structure was built in the 1920s after the original one burned down. The first one was built in the 1880s, and that also burned down. This one caught fire in 1984 and has been abandoned ever since. And they are talking about turning it into an historic museum. So, and then let's see, back to the mill again. Once again, this is the old loading platform that I'm standing on right now. And here's the mill. They did try to demolish the mill at one time, and the engineers said that the amount of dynamite that would be required to take the building down would actually blow all the windows out for a 2-mile radius. So obviously they decided against it. It's built with a honeycomb design, which mining engineers use to shore up mines. It's a very strong construction. It adds more support to the structure, so it's doubtful they would even be able to demolish it in that manner. Once again, there are quite a bit of stories about paranormal activity here. Most of it surrounds, once I say, the girl in the blue dress, and you can see her from the second window right here. And I have talked to several people who do say they have seen her. So I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much our tour of the mill today. I'll be doing some more on it later on. I know I've put quite a bit of this on my site, but I didn't have narration, so I wanted to do one with narration. So thank you for viewing. Bye.